Since I got the call to the UFC, I've been here at the ESS Performance Center in Melbourne. And my daily roster has been, pretty much straight up in the morning, 8:30 a.m., doing a 3-time a day kind of thing. First section of the day is just this big empty room and throwing some stuff around, running on a bike, running on a treadmill. Troy Flutsman's probably been my toughest grappling partner, to be quite honest. Doing the strength and conditioning work with him here at ESS actually made my grappling and my midday workout quite difficult today. But he took me through a very big circuit. I just let him build a workout based on what he saw, and when he saw my legs die, he'd throw me on an ab workout. When he saw me start to cry there, he'd throw me on an upper body workout. He made me push him about 40 meters up a room. And for such a 65 kilo guy that I don't think's ever wrestled, and me being probably 85 right now, trying to cut down, and wrestling my whole life, he gave me a much harder time than I would have thought. My midday session is by far my most intense session. I've had brought in the last couple of days some of the best guys, obviously in Melbourne, but Australia. Kit Dale, I think, was a 4-time Pan Pac champion. I know he's gearing up for the Abu Dhabi Pro. Cameron Rowe just won the Abu Dhabi No-Gi, and he's won himself a trip over to the major international tournament. And then I had 2 Brazilian black belts today, actually. Carlos Vieira, and he brought one of his students, Alexandre. At the end, when I told him I was pretty well rooted and done with the day, Cam Rowe spoke up and said, well, how about some drilling? How about some stuff? Let's keep it going as far as knowledge. You've got your workout in, your physical workout. Let's play with the mental side. And it ended up producing some good chats. I saw a couple of new techniques I hadn't seen.
But that path and that journey of knowledge.
Just to be able to sit and search through a position, and see what someone else sees and what they can do and what they have done successfully. And have them ask me to try it, I feel like a beginner again, which sometimes that's the greatest joy in this sport. In the 3rd session of the day, I got my coach, Ed Bavelock, holding mitts and making me angry. The making weight part was actually a very big battle going into the fight night, and that comes first and foremost. So without making weight, there's no fight. I was a little bit heavy coming into this one. I've been on holiday and eating really well, so I was about 92 kilos, which is about 202 pounds for all you Americans back home. But I got to get down to 77 kilos or 170 pounds. So it's been a very low-carb, slow-carb diet with lentils and beans being the main base of carbs. As far as the flow of my training and the intensity of workouts goes, I just try to give my body a bit of a chance to speak to me in the first 15 minutes of a workout and let it kind of dictate how hard I'm going to be able to push on the day. As far as recovery goes, that's just been a whole monster in itself. I've never been in so much pain as I have in these ice baths. The first time I lasted about a minute and jumped right out, and the bad news came the next day when they put me through the proper session and told me it was a 5-minute ice bath and a 30-second hot tub, 3 rounds. So that's been quite intense. That's a workout in itself. And today I sat in an infrared sauna, I think, for about an hour. Once you get going, you really flow. So great facilities and a great staff around me. So training's going really well at the moment.